welcome back to Kaboom.
Oh fuck, it does! Oh
Where we died.
God.
We just blew up the entire deck.
We have a lot of blood on our hands. To be fair, Kirby kind of
Main
always does.
cannon
That's
2
the
was
point.
destroyed! The cannon's a wreck. We can't use it. What? How could this be? Kirby
I
just
guess I remember that right.
Kirby is now headed for the left wing.
So he's gonna.
Think he...
Wow.
Everyone, we need to keep Kirby away from the left wing. Rock!
Dude. So he's gonna try and slaughter everyone before the ship falls to the ground or something?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, it's
Kirby,
honestly
gotta love
like, the thing I love about Meta Knight's Revenge is just like, how like everyone's like actually terrified with how much destruction Kirby does in this.
Yeah.
And the thing is, the game is like, haha, Kirby, you know, just defending Dreamland. But in reality, you're probably violating the Geneva Conventions more than once in this.
Does
Join another
I don't
Kirby
think
game, they
Planet
reference
Popstar
this.
has the Geneva Conventions.
Probably not. Could use them. Jesus. You might give Kirby something to follow.
I mean, what does it need it for? Like, the only monarchy is King Dedede.
It needs it for
That's
Kirby,
the only
so he
form of leadership that the entire planet has.
doesn't commit these war crimes.
One World Order.
New World Order, Hulk Hogan, Steve Nash, Scott Hall. Sorry, Steve Nash. That's a basketball player. Kevin Nash. Big Daddy
Steve
Cool
Nash,
Diesel.
But he does
Steve
wrestling
Nash.
this time.
Yes. Steve Nash's fucking tiny frame would totally work well in wrestling. Well, you know, there's been small guys in wrestling.
You'd
You'd be cruiserweight.
As long as you're fast. Cruiserweight.
He dunks a basketball into their face.
That's what they call wrestlers who are under 205 pounds. Call them cruiserweights.
That's the funniest thing. Cruiser.
You know, it's like,
I don't know why I
it's
get the biggest
like,
kick out of that.
It's like that whole bit in Always Sunny with Frank as the trash man.
Oh my god, I'm the trash man. I go around the ring.
I
eating
throw
garbage.
trash all over the ring, and then I start eating garbage.
Oh,
Ah,
the
that
rings
show is so
fun.
quotable.
I've talked about my favorite Always Sunny joke, right, with the shower curtain.
Have you? Maybe.
Maybe. I don't
I'm
remember.
not sure.
Yeah, let
We're
me just
starting to
reiterate.
lose
There's
stability because of this. Retract the sails. Give more lift to the wings.
There's a scene where. Oh, sorry.
It looks like he's inside the cabin now. We got him on radar. He's in the ducks. I love this song, Havoc Aboard the Halberd.
Yeah,
It's one of my favorite songs in the whole game. I love how the brawl. I love how the brawl remix medleys both.
Yeah, it
songs together.
integrates it. It's so good.
Yeah.
There's a scene where they're like, everyone's like, I can't remember whose house it is, but either way, they're like, they're
You're trapped.
inside. Farewell, Waddle Doo. You will go down with this ship. No, you have been witness to my crimes. No one will ever know in Dreamland. There's a scene where they're like breaking into this guy's house and they're like, you know, just ransacking it because of something he did. And they go in and they're like, "Where's Frank?" And oh, this is such a banger too. The Heavy Lobster.
I don't think this is in the SNES version.
It's not, and it's such a fucking jam. The Heavy Lobster boss fight theme is so good.
Yeah, I think I just played the regular boss theme in the SNES version.
I wouldn't call this less of a boss
Yeah, I do
fight.
remember this from the SNES version.
Good.
Just the Heavy Lobster guy was so
Less of a lobster,
really
more
stood
of
out
a,
there to me.
or less
Heavy
of a boss
Lobster
fight.
left an impression. Good.
He sure did. I mean, it's a walking robot lobster on land.
It's less of a boss fight, more of a pursuit, I suppose. Until
Well,
you
it
get to
turns
the
into a
final
boss
phase.
fight.
Pursuit.
Pursued by the Heavy Lobster. Honestly, I'd be fucking terrified if a giant fucking lobster made of gold brass was pursuing me.
A weapon to
Next time
surpass
you're
Metal
speeding
Gear.
on the highway, a Heavy Lobster is going to pull
Metal
you over.
Gear Lobster.
To be fair, it kind of does resemble a Metal Gear unit.
Yeah. Heavy
Like-
Lobster walked so geckos could live.
You know, it's got a very powerful arsenal. It's bipedal walker. It just doesn't have any nukes.
And that's where they replace his little, like, the little phalanges on top with nuclear launch.
Okay, so I just remembered my favorite thing about Metal Gear Solid, is like, that thing gives you paint, but I didn't know paint was in this game, so I never even tried to copy it, because I just thought that it was a little blob projectile that I just reflect and can't do anything else with. Anyway, no, one of my favorite things is, like, I was playing, like, Metal Gear Solid once, like, I had some friends over, and, no, I wasn't the one playing it, I was the one watching, but, I had some friends over, and we were playing Metal Gear Solid, and we got to the cutscene where, Snake tells Otacon about what they're planning on doing with Metal Gear Rex, and I just laughed so hard when Otacon's just like, a nuclear warhead on Rex? Because it sounds like he's talking about his dog or something. Kirby is climbing around the outside of the ship, heading for the helm!
It always throws me off how the visuals freeze when there's a dialogue portion. I mean, I know it's a good indication that I need to look down at the dialogue portion, but usually,
though.
Yeah, it would be nice if it was more consistent, because then I think I would be more likely to be like, oh, a dialogue moment, let me look at the little screen in the corner, rather than, uh-oh, did my video freeze?
Yeah. Kirby's moving along to the base of the ship. Not much we can do to him there, but the wind is strong, and it's cold, and it's high. It's scary. All right, you lot.
So funny how they're treating Kirby like he's the biggest threat ever, which, you know, he kind of is. But then in that image, in that still image, it was just this cute little, you know, round pink Kirby just sitting there like, hello, I am Kirby. I exist. And they're like, this is the worst thing ever. We need to take him down, but I don't know if we can. He's like, hi.
You ever think about the fact that there are Smash Bros. Characters that are lighter than Kirby?
Like who?
Like Mr. Game & Watch and Jigglypuff.
He's a shadow Game & Watch.
He's two-dimensional. Anyway, Always Sunny. I remember what we were talking about. My favorite scene in Always Sunny. They're ransacking this guy's house, and they're like, all right, where's Frank? And like, he's in the bathroom. And they go in, and he hasn't done much, but he has a pair of scissors, and he's cutting off only the lower half of the shower curtain. And they're like, Frank, what are you doing? And he's like, I'm cutting the shower curtain. Only the lower half, though. And they're like, why? And he's like, well, you see, if somebody walks in on him in the shower, they're going to be like, I can see your dick. I love that joke so much. It's so fucking funny.
It's so funny because it's like, why? What? Okay.
It's a phenomenal character.
Get in the elevator.
Okay.
I don't know why, but that kind of reminded me of that, like, Family Feud bit, where it's just like, a robber, like, what is something that a robber would not want to see? Naked Grandpa!
Grandma! And Steve Harvey's like, what?
God, you know, like, Family Feud's interesting in of itself, but Steve Harvey makes that show. I love that man so much.
It is hard to... I have not found or talked to anyone who's like, man, I don't like Steve Harvey. Or when I bring him up, they're like, oh, I hate that guy.
It's just, he's just such a likable guy.
So good. Oh, what a guy.
Yo!
Oh my god.
Oh. No, my secret stash of food and one-ups! So you were the one whoring them, you scallywag? Delicious.
You got there maximum tomato, regular tomato, pancakes, and flan. Shit.
Yeah, he can keep the flan and the pancakes. I'm not gonna starve them.
Oh my god, Evan, you just gave me an idea. Flan cakes. They're like pudding cups, and they taste like pancake with like maple syrup on. Oh, hold up. Who I gotta call to make this a thing?
You should talk to Daniel about that. He likes to cook experimental things.
Mm.
So long as a reflected laser doesn't hit the reactor, it'll be invincible. Yeah, don't even say things like that! I like how they just...
I also like... Sorry, go ahead.
I just like how they just give away the weakness right there.
I also like how the reactor is powered by wheelies.
Yeah, the reactor is powered...
Mute!
What happened?
Oh, there's a dog.
Dog?
What's the dog doing? Yeah, there's a dog at Carrie's location currently.
Oh yeah, I knew about that.
That may be chatting up right now. That may be chatting up.
All right.
TV going. Park Borg.
I love how the whole ship is powered by wheelies as well. Is Carrie still muted?
And back.
Oh, you're
I'm
back.
Yeah.
sure she is.
The dog started barking, so I had to get him to shut up.
Hey, okay, what the dog doing?
I don't know. He just started barking. I'm like, no, you can't do
Jeez.
this.
Jeez.
I was okay. So last Wednesday, I was starting a meeting for church for work at the church where I work, and because the person who's normally in charge of the Zoom meetings was gone, and so I started the Zoom meeting, and it was a prayer meeting, and people were saying they're reading their prayers, and the cat that I'm watching was meowing in the background, and I'm trying to get this cat to be quiet, but the whole time they were serenaded by this cat when they were trying to have this meeting, and I don't know, I would be pleased if I were them, but I kind of hoped I wasn't annoying them.
I just imagine like Carrie's like, while someone's mid-prayer, like, shut up! And like, what? Honestly, everyone always talks about survivability of
All systems
boats and
failing.
stuff.
Number 3 and number 5 engines are gone. Sorry.
Go ahead. Just finish the dialogue.
Chuck, nothing left to do but crash. We failed, but there's nothing we can do. What do? We fight to our last breath and go down with the ship. Okay. Better idea. Abandon ship.
But everyone, oftentimes, and this is kind of like what I like about the Halberd being referred to as a battleship. In the time of battleships, aka World War One, well, not World War One per se, but like late Civil War, where you basically had ironclad gunboats, to battleships fell out of favor in Korea. So probably during that era of battleships, they had these tests that they do, and they still do them actually. But basically, they like blow up large amounts of explosives, like very close to the boat, to see how well it would absorb the shockwave. And then they'd also like sometimes just shoot it. They just like, all right,
Boat?
yeah. They just like
Wow.
to test out like how well it could like take a hit, or how well it's how well the bow could like reflect or not reflect. But if the shots were wait, Cub Reb.
I can't let you go any farther.
If the shells would bounce off the ship because of the way the armor is angled, then it's cool. If it penned through the ship or blew up something, like, well, fuck, back to the scrap, back to the drawing board.
Wait, so this was
Fix
kind
it.
of like a test ship, right?
No, what I'm saying is the battleship Halberd is very akin to real life battleships in the sense that it has been fucking absolutely torn apart, but it's still going.
Yeah.
Oh. See, I was imagining, like, okay, that might make sense if it's, for example, with cars. When new models of cars are made, so they do a lot of crash tests. And, like, oh, they're just testing this ship. But you're talking about an actual functioning ship.
There's an actual.
I don't
they
like how
actually
it-
did this.
I'm sorry. I'm just gonna be very nitpicky really quick. I think grab this sounds way less interesting than grab it.
Yeah. Grab
That's
this.
true.
Because like grab this is like a suggestion, but grab it is like a demand.
Yeah,
Grab it.
exactly.
It sounds a bit more like, it sounds a bit more urgent.
And I'm pretty sure it said grab it in the SNES version, or like get it or something.
Oh, he's using the best move.
He didn't go "Hi-ya!" at all though. See, Carrie, there it was. Carrie,
What?
The dog. Oh.
the
Did
mask.
you see Meta Knight's face?
Yeah.
You saw it that time.
Gangster Spirit Dust.
I saw it the time before, too.
Okay.
The land before time.
The Land Before Time.
All 12 sequels. Uh-oh.
Oh shit! Here's time for the amazing escape.
Time for the ape escape.
Ape Escape for
Wheel.
PlayStation 1. Oh, this isn't just Wheel, it's Wheelie Rider. I won't
Yeah.
let you escape. I think this is the first time he uses his wings in the whole series, actually. I mean,
Yes, sir.
in the context of the original version of the game.
I just can't get over when he does that, how much he looks like the Haminator 3000. Bat's ultimate weapon.
I just thought of something really good. What do you think Hamtaro's preeminent pro wrestler is? Rob Van Ham.
Rob Van. I don't know any wrestlers, so.
Okay, Rob Van Dam is a wrestler. There you go.
Oh, we
He's
did
a
it,
very-
and here comes one of my favorite.
A
themes of the game.
banger.
I love this
Banger.
song. I love how it's also kind of become Meta Knight's like leitmotif at this point.
Yeah. When you compose a song in 6/8 at Kirby, you're just like, ah! Big stretch. Master Hero Soccer guy.
Yeah, he did not compose this. He's not a composer.
He did not, but this is his game.
Oh, did you hear? Like, I think I heard something recently about like why Sakurai decided to make Super Smash Bros.
Pourquoi?
It's because, like, well, like for one, like, I mean, the crossover nature, and also the like wanting to make the game in general. The inspiration was King of Fighters.
Ah, of course.
But
Well, Sakurai did say that
I
he
heard,
loves that game.
yeah, I heard that he decided to make the game after he smoked a bunch of people in a King of Fighters tournament, and then decided to make an entry-level fighting game.
What a dude! Are you telling me Sakurai is that dude, bro? Oh
I mean,
my
we already
God.
kind of knew that he was.
Dude. Okay.
Now, to
so
be fair, I don't have a source on that. I only heard that from somebody else. But
what I'm gathering from this is Sakurai was like, "This is how you all play a fighting game, huh? Fine, I'll make one myself."
you see, the other thing is like, I honestly want to see like Sakurai compete in like a melee tournament and just like destroy the best players.
Oh my God. Milky Way wishes, yeah.
Kirby tries to eat as many Milky Way bars as he possibly can in under 3 minutes.
Just Milky Way.
Dude, they better. It's my favorite candy bar.
Wow, it's your favorite
Oh.
candy bar.
Yeah, I love Milky Ways. They're fucking gangster.
Cool. All right, next time on Smash
Gangster.
Team Games, Gabe eats Milky Ways.
Oh, dude, God, I wish.